say it, the wife is still done wrong because she didn't cheat.
Okay, but again, you don't know that. Think about it right now. Think about it. Hold on. Think about it right now.
We don't know that the wife cheated, is what you're saying?
You have your wife. She gets pregnant. You have the kid, right?
But you're saying
the kid looks fine.
If the wife
everything. No, wait. Everything's going right. For some reason, something comes up, whatever, and you have to take a DNA test.
Yes.
You take one, and it's revealed. Hey, you're not the father.
Yes.
Okay.
Then they take the test
another one.
and they find out who
you're
it
not
is.
the father. No! Hold, you see, you're throwing stuff in. No!
Okay, think about it.
Listen.
DNA test. No.
Listen.
No matter how you say it, if you take a DNA test, it's not going to come up unknown.
Yes, they're not going to tell you who it is. You can't be telling people's business, bro.
If
you take a DNA, it can't come back saying Warren is the father of your child. You can't do that as a business. I can't tell. No.
So how do they get?
Because now what? Hold on. Think about it.
See when they sue when it comes to child support and all this shit.
That's because
they
go and find out.
Saying this is the father.
Because if I'm the woman, okay?
Yes.
This is her. It comes back. Okay, you're not the father. I have an idea who it is. Now I go to that person. That's different. The company can't tell you who it is. Because hold on.
You can't even tell the wife.
Hold on. Why? She would know. Yeah, she knows who she slept with. She may not say she did. Okay, hold on. You keep entering into it now. Mm-hmm. Okay, you do all of those. You're taking the DNA test. It's coming back saying you are not the father. What else is there for you to? Okay, she's still telling you I didn't sleep with anyone. You want to believe you? Okay,
you don't believe.
You can believe it, but there's a test because a woman can tell you I didn't cheat on you. I didn't this. I didn't that.
Right.
It keeps coming back saying you are not the father.
Right. But I know she.
And okay, you decide now. You know what?
I have the opportunity to find out who though. That's what I'm saying. They can't deny her.
So how is she a victim?
But she didn't cheat.
Right, she didn't cheat.
So who is she looking for?
So who is she looking for?
As I'm saying, she's not looking for.
But the DNA test is
what I'm saying
different.
Why I'm saying this, guys, is even as the doctor or the physicians, they're gonna be like the same way. Okay, wait, there's person. Even if they can't tell you, disclose. Let's just say they can't tell you. Whatever you're saying is right. I'm the physician. Okay.
Okay.
I see the name. I see whatever it is says right here.
It may not be a name because you tested me to see if I'm the father, not who is the father. If I'm the father, so it'll tell you. You know what I'm saying?
The DNA.
0% probability or whatever.
You're not catching what I'm saying, bro.
The DNA is going to tell you who it is.
Of course, if it's his DNA, it's his DNA.
But what's
your DNA?
What if it's not in the database? What's the twin's name?
This is another thing why you guys. I get it. It doesn't say, but even if you base the story off of it, if they said there was a twin at all, that means they already knew there was two persons. Whether they named it or not, they knew, meaning doctor, physician, whoever wrote the damn story, doctor in that position knew there was two.
No, but she said this was found out afterwards. Is that what you're saying?
No, I know, but it's still,
that this was
even if it's afterwards.
Not that.
No, I get what
This is later down the line.
People, right? Okay.
Right.
Keep
He's
going.
already
What I'm saying is as the physician. So
Okay.
maybe I won't disclose the information,
Okay.
but I'm saying as the doctors that did all of the testing, we know there's two. Because we said there's two. Because they said it was absorbed. This is what the story says. It's not that the story just said he disappeared, there was only one. They said there was two.
Okay, yeah.
So they have the information there's two. Even if she didn't name it or not.
No, sorry, pause.
Go ahead.
When you take a DNA test, right?
Go ahead.
They're just testing that person's DNA.
I understand that.
Right?
I understand
So
that.
all that DNA test is saying is that he's not the father.
Yes.
There's no other DNA. It's not saying.
No, it's not going to tell other DNA. Yes, I understand.
So
But what I'm saying is, for it to say he's not the father, and they only tested him, she's not going to go look for someone else, correct? Okay? But they're finding traces of other DNA. So no matter what, if I'm a physician, I'm a doctor, if I'm finding traces of other DNA, because it's not his DNA I'm testing says, oh, it doesn't match this baby, okay? They're going to test the baby's DNA. Do you understand? So that DNA that they're catching from the baby has to be attached to somebody. It can't be unknown because all files they have. So they know, even if they can't tell her, they know.
Okay.
What I'm saying is they know. So we may not know the story, but they know.
Okay.
And they would have to either tell her.
No.
They would have to.
Wait,
If she asks, as the as the wife, I'm saying,
Wait, you're confusing me. They know what?
they know the DNA. Meaning, if the DNA doesn't have a name,
He's saying the doctor will know who the father is because they tested
they
DNA.
won't know the
kid.
name because that person was not born. Do you understand? But they'll have the DNA because
listen,
the DNA is gonna come from the two
But if the
parents.
father is not,
The two
if
parents.
the guy that got tested is not the father, then of course there's another DNA.
Right.
Because he's not the father.
Right.
Okay.
So then they're gonna have to test the parents regardless, even if they did test the parents. I'm just saying, like, it's all hypothetical.
No.
Everything we're saying.
We
Maybe
have-
the doctors, obviously the doctors are gonna would test the parents' DNA to figure out exactly what's going on in the best way. But what I'm saying is, once they find out the actual living father, it's not their DNA. That DNA right there can't go untraceable. There's no way. They're gonna have to figure it out, to piece it to something.
But it's
Whether
still,
it's the mom or the dad
Okay.
or whoever, whatever.
but it's still telling you
I'm not
you're
father.
not the father.
Facts.
So what are you gonna do now?
Well,
You're
he left.
staying?
You said he left.
Okay,
But
this
this
was
was about who
but
was the victim.
I know.
You still think the wife's
No,
not the main
I
victim?
never,
but
I
she
never
is.
said she isn't a victim, but
Who's the main victim? The kid?
how is he's not really
The
wrong.
kid still has a life. He gets taken care of. So it's not like
Okay.
she put the kid in adoption.
Okay.
She didn't send the kid away. And
Okay.
single moms all day long, brother. There's single moms who do this all day
Okay.
long with worse
I get that.
situations
But a
than
baby,
what you're telling me right now.
a baby
All I'm saying
can't
is-
do ish for itself. If the mother is not in the right frame and doesn't take care of the kid, and only word
But
didn't
when did
say
she
they take
become an unfit mother? This is
I'm
what I-
saying no, but I'm trying to tell you how the child
Okay,
is a
no,
victim.
but listen, at the end of the day,
In that situation,
yes,
a
she
mom.
got screwed over. No one's saying she's not getting screwed over, right? So these people think she's liars. That's the worst of it.
Right. But that's what I said. This would be more than
No, no,
saying.
no.
Wait,
That's the
wait,
worst of it
wait,
for
that's the
her.
worst for her.
For
That
her.
people don't believe you.
That's
Okay,
it. Who cares?
you
At that
can
point,
still feed
if
yourself.
you don't
Have a
believe
home.
me, then you don't believe me.
Yeah, but
My
she
child-
lost her husband, her
Hold on.
home, her
Who said she lost her
stability
home?
together.
Okay.
Who said she
No,
lost
but
her
you get
home?
what I'm saying? Like, she's
Okay.
grown
He
together.
left. He left.
I know, but
Say she had the home, she
No,
works.
but you're still not catching
No,
up
but
to
this
what's
But
kid
going on.
I'm
lost
you're
a whole
okay, but I'm
side
giving you a
of
different scenario.
No, in
You're
that
making
situation,
you're making her seem like okay, he left, now she has no home, she has no way to feed
no, that's
herself.
not what I'm saying.
But
I'm
you just
saying,
said
if she
All
was a
you're
good
saying
wife,
is that
I'm saying if she was a good wife,
they look like
left.
she looks like a cheater. At that
He
point,
left.
who cares? She knows she's not.
That's not a horrible
No,
thing.
that's not it.
That's
If
not
she
what
was
I
a good wife, she loved the man,
Okay.
and the family was great.
Okay.
You just lost your second half. That's how she's looking at it.
But people lose halves. She can still
No,
move
no,
on
no,
in life.
you're catching it. What I'm saying is
She's
not like
a grown person.
when the man has sex, like say 4 baby moms who doesn't like his baby mom. If they were together, they love each other, and he only has one disbelief that she cheated, okay, and he leaves. All
Okay,
that
I'm not gonna
happens.
say they're perfect. You know you have fights here and there, you have your issues
No,
here
but
and
what
there,
if they
okay?
were in a
But
good
everything is
relationship?
great, yeah.
What if
Well,
they were
for
in
the
a
most part,
Then
it's
she
good.
lost someone
Okay.
that she loves.
But you're
And
like
that's a
she
lot.
lost one person. This kid literally lost the whole side. The dad, the grandma,
No
the aunts, the
family.
uncles, the cousins.
But he has-
Everybody on that side is not speaking to this child because they don't think they're related to this child. That whole child lost a whole family. This woman lost one man.
But the child wouldn't know that.
Why
When you're a
why
child,
would
you're
you-
innocent. So I've seen
That-
moms.
that's
I've
what
seen,
makes it
let me
worse.
just
Okay,
finish
go
this.
ahead.
I've seen moms who have kids, dude left
Mhm.
early, and dude don't exist. That kid grows up happily as hell, don't even know about him, might think another guy's his dad because she came in and didn't even know about that guy. So
Okay.
you're gonna tell me about that?
Okay,
And
then
they
he
have
finds
a
out
great, they
later
have a
on
great
that-
life. Great life, man, to go NBA, be a movie star. I've seen it all happen with people like that.
Not
Real life.
Not saying it doesn't happen, but the
Okay.
kid is suffering in the
No, he's
moment.
not suffering.
How is he not suffering? He has no
If
one.
he has a great
Who's teaching him
he's
to be
an
a
innocent.
Who's teaching him to be a man?
The kid is an innocent.
Who's teaching him to be a
Just
man?
like I
at that
said,
time?
if the wife is a good woman, she gets
She
another
can't teach
man.
him to be a man.
No, you're not hearing
Well,
what
no,
I'm
we're
saying.
not bringing another man though. We're not talking about another man. We're
Okay.
talking about
Single moms all day long.
because if she
man.
brings in another man, she's not a victim anymore.
I've seen.
She's not a victim. She just found help. She can do that.
No, it's not help.
The baby can't do that. The baby
Can't
can't.
say.
The baby has to hope and pray that this mother doesn't snap or lose her mind and say, "I can't do this no more. Let me leave this child," and goes off and take care of herself.
That's
This is
only-
why we're saying
But that's
the
you
child
saying
is
a
the most
hypothetical.
victim.
You're saying a hypothetical.
You're saying
that
hypothetical
she
too.
had. I
The
know,
father
but
comes
that's
in,
what
the
it's
kid grows
about.
up and makes the
It's all
NBA.
about hypothetical. Me and Warren were just trying to say about the situation you present. presented,
Okay.
you say no, she's not the victim.
No,
I
no,
never
no,
said
no, 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 no.
I said she is a victim, but between
No,
the
but you
two,
think
the
the
kid
kid's
would
the
be
victim.
worse off.
Right.
Because she can say, I don't want to do this no
We
more.
get that.
I'm
Those
done.
are all hypotheticals.
But that's what this is how you say it.
No, if we
This
just,
is how
if
you
we just
explain
take in what you said as the story, just the three parties as the story, the kid, the mom,
Okay,
and the husband.
okay.
Whoever is worse off, you believe it's the kid. I'm not gonna say you don't. That's what you believe is the kid.
Yeah.
Me and Warren believe it's the moms. The reason why is exactly the same way. If you're a family unit, you need the mom and the dad, regardless.
Exactly. So right there,
So she was
kid is struck down.
she was doing everything the right way to be with her husband. Her husband believes because of the DNA test.
Yeah, okay.
So he leaves,
Yeah.
breaks up the family.
Mhm.
Whether she takes care of the kid or not, let's say we'll do hypothetical like you're saying. She's still a victim because at the end of the day she's gonna take care of her kid. Why is she gonna get rid of the kid?
Yeah,
She's
okay.
not, you could say she's mentally this way.
No, I'm
We
not
don't
saying- I'm not
know.
saying she- I'm not saying-
So
I'm not saying
gonna
she's
say
mentally-
gonna quit. But in that scenario right there, the only person they're saying is wrong in that scenario is the wife. When the wife is not
No, I'm
really
not.
wrong.
Who said the wife was wrong?
Because they're saying she cheated. That's
No.
They're saying she cheated.
That's what is believed because of the DNA.
I know.
So okay,
but that's
okay,
the story.
all right. So
I'm
okay,
not
yeah,
deviating from
okay.
the story.
I'm not saying she's not a victim. And
I'm
okay,
saying
and
the
what we're
same
saying is
thing.
the worst thing is it looks like she's a cheater. Okay, people look like they're a cheater. That's not bad. She's a grown adult. She can pick herself up from the situation and go on with life and do what she needs to for her kid and all of that. So she will be a victim for a time being. This kid will continue, would be in a worse. He's depending on two people, one already left, and he has to depend on her and hope that
But the
she
kid is
doesn't
innocent.
act like him. Exactly. So
The
he
kid
was.
is innocent.
So they would be the.
why
They
I'm
would
saying
be.
that it
They would
doesn't
be the.
comprehend what's
They would be
happening.
the work to me. I'm
It
just saying
doesn't
why.
comprehend what's happening yet. The kid is just gonna.
They
be
don't
like,
have to
"Mommy,
comprehend.
mommy,
It's still a bad situation.
blah,
They would
blah."
still be a victim. If a kid's in a car crash, the
The
kid doesn't
question wasn't
understand.
who's gonna
He's
be
still a
worse.
victim.
The question was
That's
who's the biggest
different.
victim.
Car crash, the kid is good, could get hurt, whatever the case may be. You're not catching, like, what I'm saying is I've seen single moms
Yeah.
grow their kid and don't even know who their biological father is.
Okay.
They're calling Henrietta their father. This man raised
Okay.
me, this is what I believe. Do you understand?
I get what you're saying.
I'm telling you, the kid is, before you know anything of wisdom, anything, you're a kid of innocence. You don't know. You could have been born, by the time you get 4 years old, you're seeing your mom all the time, you've never seen her dad. Then the man comes in and you think this is your dad because he just showed up. Your mom can tell you whatever you want. Your mom can say, this man is my dad, I love him. Da, 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 da. She could really tell you that. And you believe it for 14 years until your dad comes back one day and says, no, I'm the one that really
And
had
now
all this
it's
happened.
playing with everything that you've seen before
I'm
your
just-
past, and your
right.
mother didn't tell you, and she was in the position to.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. In a long period,
You're gonna bring his victim
she's a
up.
victim.
But he wouldn't be a victim then. Let's
right,
say the man
listen,
is a
right,
successful
right.
man because she
You
did
can't
the
say
right
that. You
thing.
can't say that because
never
because
know.
if something happens to someone and they don't say nothing and they say something later, they were still a victim that whole time. They were just not really known as being a victim.
But
Someone's a
you're
victim
not.
of something.
You're not. If you don't have no knowledge of it, you're not. You're only a victim knowing that you know. And at the time, let's say right when it happened, when you're talking about what happened.
But if someone
the
else
wife,
sees you as a
the
victim,
wife
you could
loses.
still be a
She
victim.
loses her husband for nothing.
So, this is obviously a heated discussion.
No,
A
no,
heated
it's not
topic.
heated.
No, this,
The kid,
kudos to.
At the end,
Kudos to Lord's Jim.
I believe we're both right, in depending on what the scenario is. I fully understand what he's saying about the wife being the victim in that.
I just mean
in
at that time.
At that time, that's what I'm saying.
If you go longevity, so much shit can happen.
Yeah.
Where it turns to the kids this bad, that bad.
Yeah.
You're so right. But
Yeah.
I mean, you can even go as far as to say, eventually the husband might be a big victim because
We're all victims.
you don't know what's gonna happen.
They are.
You don't know what's gonna happen to him
Mentally,
mentally, like when he's in his
yeah.
60s, in the 60s, 70s. This could play an effect on him. So
The question wasn't even that. The question was, would you go back to that person?
That
Would
was a great
she
question.
go back or would he go
Both
back?
of them. Like,
If they
you know
were in
what I
different
mean?
relationships.
If you find out later on
Like
that
we changed the
she
scenario a
didn't
little
cheat,
bit.
and
so.
that was the only reason you left her was because you thought she cheated, and you knew, you know in your heart that is the love of your life. The only reason you're with this next person is because you had to settle,
it depends.
because that was your person, but you left
And
her
it hurt. or
you
there's a
know.
child that's not yours. That's
I'll
yours.
stick to my original.
I think
answer.
the male,
But would you
It
go
depends-
back? Would
It
you go
depends. It
back?
depends on
the
time.
male holds responsibility because he left off of his own belief. That's the thing about
So
life.
you leave your
He
new,
left- he left believing, yo, she cheated on me.
okay, if you're married to someone else now.
And he finds out that
That's
that
his child,
everything he
that's
said
his-
as was true, he probably wouldn't leave. He would probably
Would
want to
you?
go back.
Would you?
Would I leave to go back to her?
Yeah.
Oh, leave, probably not. I'd
Too much-
probably,
too much
I'd probably want to be with my kid.
I give you
lot
that if
more.
it's a wife.
I'd
If
probably
it's a
want to.
girlfriend.
Doesn't mean I gotta leave my girlfriend. I don't need it.
Okay.
You know, you don't know what.
I know, I hear.
You don't know what's happening.
Yeah. That's what
I don't know
that's
how
what I'm
many
trying to
years
say.
you're talking to.
That's
like,
what I was saying
I don't
too.
know how big my son is. Like that.
That's
that's
what-
Listen, they're not
that's
big.
That was my point. And it depends.
They're not adults and shit. They're not adults.
Okay.
We'll say you can say 6, 7, 8. If you want,
That's
you
not
can
that
even-
bad. If you
you
can get in at that time.
If
it's
you
not
want to
that
make the
bad.
worst scenario, okay, we'll say 10 at the furthest. We'll go. A
If he could
10-year
be in
gap.
the kid's life, maybe he would try. I would try. If I could be in my kid's life, regardless, I would try. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If I find that out, I would try.
Or-
But she may not want to talk to me
or-
because like.
But you don't
Okay.
have to
You
be
never
with the
know.
mom to be in the kid's life.
No, that's what she said.
The
That's what she
question
said.
was, would you want to get back with her?
Yeah, that's the main part. Yeah, you're gonna have the kid. You're like,
You
well,
can
would
try.
You know-
I wouldn't say no. You
Y'all-
can try,
y'all-
but if you have someone,
Yeah.
yeah, you're probably not gonna think like that.
Okay.
Y'all are
Okay.
missing a third option. Though.
What's the
Hey, I go back, bro.
Polygamy?
And the families together.
That's
Hey, I'm just saying, it's an option, right?
Dang.
It's an option.
That's another discussion.
It's an option.
No, but you're both
Okay.
you're both in relationships now. So she's in a new relationship and you're in a new relationship.
And then
So
to
there's
go
four
back with
people
her,
involved, not
you
three.
leave to go back to her now. Holy.
That second husband. That second
Alright,
husband.
That's big, that's big. That was a good one.
All right.
That was good.
Those are the boys. Like that. Like
No, or it's James. Or it's James.
That's it. On-screen Jen.
Definitely.
Guys,
Definitely.
give props to off-screen Jen. You know what I'm saying?
She's scared of
Come with the heat.
Oh yeah.
Bringing the heat.
We'll
All
see
right.
you. We'll see you next episode.
And you know the funny thing is
She said-
this one I got here was also, she also presented me, but this is a whole light-hearted one. We're not going to really get too heavy on this. All right. So, I put it on here. Is okay, if you could choose one ability to have, and then I want you to rate these abilities too. Okay? So, if you could get one of these abilities,
You can only choose one.
you can only choose one, right? For this part right here, choose one. Okay? So, it's either super speed, super strength, invisibility, mind reading, or moving objects, like with your mind.
I am the invisible man.
That would be your pick? Invisibility?
At first I did mind reading, I'm like, nah, I want to hear people's thoughts all the time.
No, you can control that.
You control that.
Oh, you can control
Yeah,
that?
it's not like everything you get here. You can control it. It's not the first time you're just getting in. Now you're fucking crazy here.
You
And all
know,
these
you
people.
know
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but no, you can control it. Like if you want to, you're sitting here with us, and you can like just lock into Jen's mind and be like, what you thinking? Okay, and then come out and lock in.
It's that or invisibility. I choose.
Gotta pick one. Right now for this portion, you gotta pick one.
I choose invisibility.
I'm moving objects, bro. What the frick? No.
Thank you, brother.
Bro, you know what's bang some rob?
But invisibility is
Wait,
the second.
fair.
The second.
That's why not invisibility.
You're gonna be invisible doing what? Spending money? How are you gonna be invisible and spend money, bro?
No, to get the money. So,
Then what are you gonna do with it?
I can control it, brother. He said I can control
No,
it.
that's
Okay,
mine.
hold on.
Mine.
Let's go.
Invisibility.
Let's go with what he's saying.
All the
You-
time.
let's go.
So I can't come back. to
You're
my regular
invisible.
form.
You're invisible.
The objects aren't invisible.
You're invisible.
No. I'm saying.
No.
I can't choose to
You
be
can
invisible.
control
You
your
said I can
invisibility.
control
You
it.
can
I
control
know.
the mind reading. You can control
I know
the
that.
when
You
you're
can't-
seen and when you're not.
I know that.
Right.
You can't control the object you're taking.
No,
I
that's
take.
not cool.
No, I'm saying if you take this.
I'm gonna
I know.
get technical.
I said if I go rob the bank,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
invisible. I rob the bank, but then
Yeah.
I go spend the money like this.
How you
Oh,
how you pay your taxes when you have to report that?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I can control it.
Listen to me.
acting
You're
like
So
invisible.
what are you saying?
Hold on, listen to what I'm
You're
saying.
saying IRS is
Listen to
coming for
what-
you. You
listen
got
to what I'm
money,
saying.
okay?
Listen to what I'm
We're
saying.
coming for you.
You robbed the bank.
Coming for
me. You
How
robbed the
did I?
bank. You just got 20 million in your bank account.
No, why would it be in my
Don't put it in your
bank
bank account.
All right.
I'm invisible. I slide the Brinks truck, paper, all
You
that.
just said you were gonna rob the bank.
You're saying?
Let's just stick on Reezy first.
No, you're moving.
We're not talking about me.
They can see you.
We're talking
They
about
can
Reezy.
see you.
No, we're talking about what he chose first, right?
Okay, if I'm invisible, I walk in the bank invisible.
Yeah.
I take what I want.
Alright.
I go back to my regular form and spend cash where I want.
What do you
The
spend?
only thing I gotta do is chase the cash. They're gonna chase the cash and chase the go invisible.
All right, check it out.
Get what I want. All day long. Probably for free.
Check it out. So
Probably for
when you steal something, when you take off something, right? If you're invisible, is your fingerprints?
No, you're invisible. I'm only
Because
taking the
it's still
object.
invisible.
They're gonna see this moving with nothing.
Right, but what's holding it, bro?
I know, but
Your
it's
hand.
invisible.
No,
It's not-
you're
it's not-
invisible.
I know. It's
But
not
your
fingerprint.
fingerprint is still
I get
there.
what you're saying,
It's
though.
invisible. The print's not there.
Of course it is.
It could
No,
still.
it's not.
It
Of
could
course
still.
it's there. Of course it's there. You're picking it
But
up.
they say that, but if I wear a glove, they'll see the glove. I'm telling them that
So you have to be.
All right, then they're gonna see where you're going. Well, if you're wearing a glove.
But that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't do that.
So you have to be naked to walk around?
If I have to be naked, I
Because
think
you
so.
just said you're gonna see the glove.
You would. If I'm invisible.
No, I
put
just
the
said.
glove
She
on
said,
me.
what about the clothes that are on you?
Yeah, I have to go naked to go invisible for sure. I probably have to. You do, bro.
I'll get. Okay.
Remember, if you watch, remember they have movies for these things.
I understand.
I know what you're saying.
But my point is, anything that you pick up,
You
whether
can
you're
see it.
invisible or not, your print is going to be on there.
There's no print on it.
No, we just can't see you, but you're picking
I
it
keep
up.
saying it's just we
You're
don't
picking
see
it up.
but you still have
Your
fingerprints on it.
fingerprint's
We
still
just
there,
don't
my
see
G.
it.
Okay, even if you want to say that, I'm not
Okay.
leaving the object there. So if I'm taking the object, it's coming with me.
I get what you're saying.
He's
taking
stealing
it.
it.
He's stealing it. There won't be. If there's and I'll just get
Even
home
though
and
you
wipe
can say
everything
all
down.
that, whatever, fine.
I'm wiping everything
But
down.
they're gonna see you. You're gonna come in there with your costume on or whatever and move all the shit you want to move, whatever. I don't care. They're gonna see that shit. That's gonna be on the news. Like,
All right,
this guy
okay.
moves
No,
all
but wait.
The one thing I'll give you is
Wait.
okay. Your clothes
Yeah.
will go invisible with you because
But
it's
you broke
on
it.
you.
But
I'll
you
give
broke-
that.
but
But
you-
that
That's
means
it.
if anything on me can go invisible, if I touch it, it's invisible.
No,
too.
man.
No.
Listen,
Not
that's
like
not.
that.
But
I know,
listen,
I know.
Then I'm blessed. I'm super blessed.
Reese.
I mean, like, yo, Jen Thomas,
But wait a minute.
Don't scare this nigga right now.
But wait a minute.
No,
Hold on, wait a minute.
You have a suit. Okay, you have a suit that you have to wear that makes you invisible.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Fine.
That's why I didn't want to ask that because I knew you were gonna say that. Well, then if I touch it, it goes invisible. I know. No,
That's
it's
why
just
I
a
went with
suit.
you guys on the.
It's
Okay,
just
I gotta
a
go
suit.
naked.
You-
But
No,
now
you gotta see.
you're adding stuff though. And we should stick to the original thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No, okay, then okay. You go invisible. Whatever.
You're breaking into a bank. You have to open up the doors. You have to open up the.
All that, but they're gonna freak. Once they see the door open by itself, they're gonna be, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
All day. They see floating cash money, what the hell's going on? They're gonna get scared. People get
But
scared of money.
essentially, you could do that with that power too. I can open this door.
Yeah, he can
No,
open it.
And I
But I think he has to be in a certain radius, right? You can't do it from home.
No.
Yeah,
What
I'm
he said,
What
what
Xavier, Magneto, not Xavier. Xavier's
What-
mind reading.
what Akil said,
But he can
But
still
you
move
want mind
objects.
reading.
mine was.
You're
What
Magneto.
H2O said,
Shit.
move stuff with your brain, right?
Yes.
I don't have to touch nothing.
No, but you have to be in the vicinity. You have to be able to see.
Do
You
I?
can't just sit here and be like, I want to rob National Bank 100 flipping yards away and open up. I don't think you can do it.
Yeah, like you have to see what you're moving.
That's what I think too. Yeah.
So I can
Okay.
open this door because I'm right here.
Right.
But nobody knows it's me opening it.
Right.
Right. So,
So essentially,
why?
you guys are doing the same thing. He just has to physically open it while he's invisible.
Yeah, well,
I can stand
Right,
here
I don't
holding
have to do shit. I can stay outside. Let's say I want to steal a car, right? I can stay outside and do this shit. Start the car, open up the door,
Wait.
drive the car out.
It's not as simple
Make
as
it
you
possible.
say. Hold on. When you say start the car, the keys gotta be in there.
No,
No, I can
You're gonna start the car.
I can move the
I
object.
can hotwire it.
Well, okay.
I can move the object with my mind. So all I like to do is be in distance. If they're in the truck, they have everything.
Yeah.
All right, and I just
I
move to where I want it to go.
Okay.
I'm just looking at it and I'm moving with it. Okay,
Okay.
go ahead. You're trying to control. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Drive it somewhere, parking it, and I'm out.
No,
My
but how
preference-
okay, but no, there's a
I mean, the object's moving in the
How far
air.
can you drive it if you're not in the damn car? You can't drive it that far. As far as you can see.
So what I'll do is I'll get my
I
friend.
can drive along with it with someone in the car.
There you
If-
go.
If I have
There
to
you
be,
go.
No, you
If it
can
has
sit
to-
in the car,
there you
drive
go.
it.
if I have to be
Not like drive
inside,
physically. Can't you sit in the back seat and then tell the car to drive type thing?
No, but then I'm in the car. People are gonna see me.
But you have. But how are you gonna? I'm just
Well, he just said if I can call my boy like yo, Akil.
because I can
I'm
move
like,
one at a. Okay, we're not gonna make. I'm not gonna make it issue where I can just move anything all at once. We'll keep it proper because then
You
fuck, you
can do
can't mess
anything.
with
That's what I'm saying.
No, I know, but you can't mess with it. But to make a proper
You can
scenario,
sit here and make
you
it.
can only move like okay,
What
we'll
you
say
can see.
at the most 2 objects at a time.
No, what if he moves enough? I don't care. Like a man,
Oh,
you
you
can
move
take
nothing.
bricks.
You're
You can
done.
take 20 bricks and throw them.
I don't have to
He
worry about
see-
nothing.
He can see. He can see. What I mean is he's saying like a drive the car to Las Vegas. No, man.
Oh, no, I'm not
I'm not
saying
saying
Vegas.
drive to
Just
Vegas.
see.
No, but you can if you're with it. That's what we're saying.
Yes, if you're
Yeah.
with it. So then you physically have to be in the car. No matter what, just like me.
I don't have to be in the car to move it.
Why, does he fly?
No, bro. Let's
He's
say
in the
okay,
car,
hold on.
I sit passenger,
Let me put it in
they're
this
in the truck, I'm moving the truck with my mind as we're going.
He's
I know, but someone's got to drive your car.
He's
I
driving!
am. Okay.
All I want to know! That's what we've been saying!
You've been trying to explain that, bro.
You got to drive.
But you know what?
Okay,
What do you got?
But you know what?
So
Hold
you're
on.
moving stuff physically with your
With my brain.
brain. And you're mind reading. No, you're not mind reading.
No, I'm just saying, if I was the one moving the object and I need to car, I'm saying I'll just call someone to drive the car for me, right?
So
But
what if you do? What did you choose?
I had said moving objects first, but thinking about it again, mind reading isn't bad because it's just mind reading. Okay, never mind. Moving
Just mind
objects.
reading.
No, just
You
mind
know,
reading. Moving
everyone's
objects.
always thinking.
No, moving objects.
Always.
If it was mind controlling, that I'll take first because I'm making
mind controls
everything for me. Yeah.
I've been
Go
telling
get
her to do
go
whatever
run
you
that
want.
bag for me.
Yeah.
Go give me your
You can
cash.
tell Jen to do whatever you want.
Give me your cash.
That's a diabolical.
No. I'll go moving objects. I had moving. Okay, if you were to put them in order, what would you put? I did
from the
moving
start?
objects. Yeah, I did moving objects.
I would probably go
Invisibility,
mind reading first.
mind
then
reading,
visibility.
speed, and strength.
Yeah, mind reading, invisible, strength, then moving objects.
You know, I'm surprised when you were reading that list.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I'm surprised.
I like that third one. You could really utilize it if you do it.
Which one?
The one I put third. The strength. Strength you could utilize if you really use it the right way. Like you're talking super strength, like when those guys do all that stuff, bend all iron.
Yeah. But that's it. You're just super strong.
Yeah.
We're gonna use that for.
I put that last.
A lot of shit.
Like what? Gonna fight crime?
Why is it always gonna?
I'm just saying.
I love when.
I'm sorry.
You gotta put it to something good.
You're gonna fight like.
You're not just gonna bend better to bend better. Are you fighting crime while you bend this?
If that's the case, just go to the gym, bro. Go to the gym 7 days a week.
That's lies. No, that's.
Why are you going to the gym?
Are you fighting crime?
The gym's gonna kick you out. You're
You're
super
super
strong.
strong.
What is it?
You
You
know,
got
you're
this.
doing these. Imagine watching you do 45 plate fingers.
You do one of these with the machine goes flying. Yes,
Listen,
it does.
listen. Full disclaimer, I don't mean what I say when I say this, but if you can't do something illegal, none of this matters.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
None of it matters.
But you can do.
Super straight.
No,
I mean,
the super strength.
I mean, you could do it legally, but there's no point in having all of these.
No, super
That's what I'm
strength
saying.
for me is using
I
it
get
like
it.
going to Fort Knox, being invisible, and taking as much
No,
coverage
yo,
as possible. That's
I-
super strength. But bags,
I'm stepping to the biggest bottom one. What? Bop!
Are you sending it?
Go!
He's saying empire is yours now. Everything you own. Yeah, why not? That's what it's got to be used for. You need to take over something.
That's a good one.
I'm taking from the government. And I know you guys hear me, but I don't give a damn government. You got enough.
I got
TJ?
it. If you're done.
Yeah, okay.
Don't worry, I'm gonna take something and give some to the cameraman.
What you got?
That's what we did.
I got one.
What you got?
I hate to stick on the whole Drake and Kendrick thing still, even though it's been months so, but what do you guys
What you
think?
got over there?
What do you guys think about? Make sure you give me some pizza. Another slice.
You get nothing, you greedy guy.
Alright, so what do you guys think about Kendrick coming to Toronto for a concert next, is it summer?
Yeah, he wants to come somewhere.
No, he is. So what do you think about him coming? Is it a good idea? Bad idea? Is it a safety thing for him? Should he come? What do you think?
This entertainment thing is like, it's all about money for these guys. I think it's gonna make money because the lower standard general public, who are the Drake fans versus Kendrick fans, they're gonna be all over the talks, right? It's an internet thing. But it's a good move.
So
They said that he can't come here. Remember?
Who said that?
A few blogging people or whatever, but it's nothing important. Drake didn't say. They have pictures of him and Drake. I think they bring him over and it creates a whole hoopla of money because they're gonna want to go out and see if Drake's gonna show
And
up.
Drake's gonna come out and they're gonna debut their hot
Do you really think Drake is gonna show up?
I think they are, and they're gonna stand up there and work together and make a whole lot of money off everybody.
I don't think it'd be cool, but I don't know that
They already have the pictures of them together. in the
pedophile
black
claim.
and white.
I don't know, bro.
You didn't see that?
Well, they're
There's
together.
pictures of them together
Like
already.
now?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
recent?
This was from
Okay.
before. After the fight or
Sure.
whatever.
Well, we're
They
like people say that's probably
They went to
staged.
an event and they have pictures of Kendrick and Drake together.
I don't know if that, you better check to see, make sure that's true, because if any person calls another person a pedophile, I don't know about,
Like,
I don't know about taking pictures with you, bro.
Like,
You're an op for life.
like old distant, like we won't, like, you know what I mean? Like we don't have to be beefing anymore like that.
Yeah.
But I'm good with you. Like we're cool.
Hey, I hear exactly.
Right?
what
Like
you're
that
saying.
was a little.
I think some of these guys, I don't know if they write contracts for their whatever their battles or whatever, but it's like
So,
business to them. Just like you said, top 5 of them made the whole hoopla about drama.
Yeah.
That doesn't really back out. I feel like some of them, they do that sometimes. Not everyone, but some of them, they might sit in that and shit happens.
So what do you think? Should he come? Should he not come? Do you
Yeah.
care?
I think he's gonna come.
You think he's gonna come? Well, he's gonna come.
I think he's gonna come, and
Because
him not coming.
Because it's him and SZA, and I think now
Him not coming
I don't know if there's more
there's a
people.
lot of money missed for them.
Should he play Not Like Us?
Yes.
He should.
yes, because I want to see how they're gonna respond.
You want to see how the crowd's gonna respond?
Yes.
So you're doing it to poke the bear.
No, if that's your song. That's
You're
your song.
coming,
you have.
you're
That's
coming
your song.
here.
Perform it.
You're coming here, and that song is the song that everyone's
This
gonna
is
want.
our-
They're gonna want to see if you're gonna play it anyway.
That's what they
And
want
this
to
is
see
the
if you're
whole
gonna play
thing about.
That's the whole. That's
this
all
whole
that matters
thing.
right now.
That's the whole thing about that.
No
their
one
money.
cares about any
So
other
he's coming
Kendrick song.
here to make the money because they at first said he can. Of course, that's gonna make money. Drake's gonna come out. Are they gonna play the song? Maybe they play the song before Drake comes out, or they play the song after. However, he's gonna play that damn song.
Isn't that a slap to our face though? Because
Not
it's really
Not really.
a country
Drake
versus.
can play any of his flipping diss
Yeah,
tracks.
but we already
Yeah,
showed.
but this
It's
is
not a
Drake's
country
country.
versus. It's not.
Well, the
it can't
song,
be versus-
the song is kind of the song is kind of
People
alluded to that.
no, it is, but who you read these comments and stuff, you can see that in the States they don't care
Of course
if they don't like if you could be played out or whatever to them and that, but the moment there's something attacking them, they're jumping behind the man.
The States,
Here? You see people in there, Drake's no good, Drake's no good, I don't like Drake anyway, so it's good.
It's
It's like,
wait a minute, how do you explain that?
I get it. Even if you don't like his music stuff, like just
I know what you're
if you
saying.
don't know, if you're not reading into this battle more and noticing that it is becoming almost like a country. It's not even versus a country. It's versus
They're trying to make
city.
it states
A state.
versus Canada, but it's not. If he says
It's not the
LA,
state. It's like Compton versus
Right.
Canada,
Okay.
which
So-
it shouldn't even be Canada. It should be more like Toronto. But even Toronto, they don't support Drake. We don't support anyone until they blow up, and then we want to support them, and then
it's not
we
that.
jump on the
We
bandwagon
support-
when they're
we
being
support-
brought down.
We support Drake in a way that's different. Like there's young kids
So I'm saying
and
just
Drake
artists-
fans.
so
There's
wait a
young kids and Drake fans.
So,
The artists support Drake. Cardinal, these guys will support it because it's a movement for Toronto, Canada. But what you're saying, Akil, is correct. Not a lot of guys are like, oh, I listen to Drake all the time. No, you know what I mean? Not every man is like that. He has his fans in Canada, which is a lot, predominantly the younger ones. But the guys who do hip hop, like we grew up on Rascals, Cardinal, we grew up on all these guys. So it's a little different. Drake's younger than us by a little bit. But you know what I mean? Not a lot of them are like, oh, Drake is their guy.
okay,
You know
but
what I
wait
mean?
a
So
second.
we're a little different over here when it comes to that.
I'm
Even
like-
if they don't like Kendrick in the States, they're still gonna.
That's what I'm saying. My thing is, even if
They're gonna back
you're
you.
not a Drake fan or
Yeah.
you don't listen to his music, that's cool. But just don't say nothing. Don't come and be like, oh, well, Drake sucks anyways and Kendrick better. It's like, bro, it's not just Kendrick Drake. It got a little bit more than that.
It got bigger than that. Yeah.
Okay, so what?
Did you see
They did.
comments
When
by
they,
you
when
don't know.
they brought not J Cole. They brought all the guys from Compton up on the stage.
Yeah.
Wasn't for just to say, oh, it's just us. He's showing. He did that on purpose. to
Unity.
show you, like this is how we are. Now on our side, not that Drake can't do that. Drake only really can say, "Oh, you OVO guys and my fans come." You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
there's other people that know word of a lie that sometimes he didn't want coming up, that he has his own issues with. You know what I mean?
That's anyone.
And I'm not gonna say
Well,
but
no, I get
everyone knows. Like there's certain people's careers should be this or there, and they had to part with working with him because of this and that or whatever. That's
Yeah.
their issues, you know.
So
Yeah.
when you see what happened to I guess most recently Ross in BC when he got jumped, right?
Okay.
That wasn't a You're Not Like Us scenario, right? That was something that Rick Ross and Drake had specifically. Then you look at a few years back when Pusha T was here and did a
But-
concert and
They made it about
That's what
they
they
were
were
throwing-
because they played the song. So
You're
they
right.
made it kind
It's
of.
about it was about Drake and Ross something else.
Was.
But then
Because of Ross
when
did it.
Ross played the song, they
That-
tried to
that-
make it about the
That probably triggered them to go after him.
Right.
more.
They tried to
Right.
because
So,
right
yeah,
then
but
that was
what
when
you're
it was
saying-
hot. When
Right.
whatever was
Yeah.
going on, it was a heated situation.
And then going back years before that, when Pusha T was on stage and they started throwing bottles and people tried to rush the stage and get at him.
Yeah.
That was never a us versus them scenario.
No.
When you look at something like this of this magnitude, then, do you think this puts more of a volatile situation that Kendrick was putting himself in, as far as safety is concerned?
Okay. I don't even see when you start with that. I don't even think
Not that we
Kendrick-
don't see that.
I don't even think Kendrick made the song because of a beef or anything. This is where everything got misconstrued. I don't think Kendrick made the song like, oh, I'm beefing with you. I don't even know how it became that the song was directly directed to Drake. Because even if it said it's not like us.
How can you
The lyrics
narrate
in the
otherwise?
song are about Drake.
Yeah.
The art.
How can you think that it's not?
No. I know what it is. This is rap. What I'm saying is, when he did it at the start,
Yeah.
most of the fans generalize and they're not thinking about it like, oh, did he respond to the first songs that Drake said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So whenever
That was his last response. Was
not
his thing.
like
Yeah.
that. So when everyone comes out now saying whatever they gotta say, Drake had his time to rebuttal a few times. Everyone says what? Kendrick won, they say most
Yeah.
they say Kendrick won, blah blah blah. Okay, so him coming here, why wouldn't he? It's gonna make so much money. Him doing
Yeah.
this song is gonna open up the doors again, and I bet you Drake's gonna come there. And if Drake
Remember,
comes there, he's gonna probably do his song. They might do the whole battle right there again.
The difference I see is the artist himself, right? Pusha T is a coke rapper. So all you really hear him rap about is coke. So there's not much you're getting from him that, and he's here in the rap game, right? Like he had his, he had the time his clips.
He's already did his thing before.
But I'm just saying,
Drake, right?
even when he was, clips were thing, they were here, but they weren't like, this is, a top lyricist or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Ross has his thing, but again, Ross is still a one kind of dimension artist.
Do you think Drake
it's one
is
thing. Hold on.
this great lyricist?
No,
Lyrics
no.
are so
No, this is what I'm saying.
great.
What I'm saying is, but Kendrick isn't seen the same as you would see Ross and Pusha T. You could put Ross and Pusha T in the same category in rap music as what they rap about and certain things like that. Kendrick, you don't. Kendrick is, as I said, was a Pulitzer Prize winner. He doesn't rap about gangster stuff like, I'm gonna pull a gat on you and shoot you and my boys are this and da. Maybe he may say things, something like that, but not directly.
Some songs he has, but
He
not all
might,
the time.
but
He can talk about everything.
you don't know, you don't hear every song like that. It might be an album cut, or if so whatever. So he's looked at differently. They don't look at him as like, oh, this is a beef guy who's gonna fight. Even now they look at it like, Kendrick's not gonna do anything to you. It's the gangsters around him or the people that respect him. Those are the ones you have to worry about,
Same thing with Drake.
right? So that's why I feel like they may not attack Kendrick the way they did Ross and the way they did Pusha T, because those guys come off as, I'm a gangbanger, or I'm this head honcho of stuff, you can't touch me.
They never,
Kendrick doesn't say you can't
they
touch
never
me.
hit Pusha T.
No, but they threw bottles and stuff like that. I don't think they'll do that with Kendrick.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll do that.
throw shit.
Someone might try.
Someone try to throw something.
Someone might try it, but I don't think it'll get across as well as when they did it with Pusha T, because of who can, and they know the affiliations he has within Compton and all of that stuff. I know I'm saying they're gonna fly out here and do ish, but
I love where we're from.
I think Kendrick
and
as
we don't take a lot of shit.
because he's
But
a
lot
different
of
artist
things
from the other
we
two.
need to
I don't think
understand
he'll do
is-
stuff like that.
Is hip hop starts with New York and LA. I don't care what Canada feels like, whatever.
Oh,
it
no one's
started
saying
with New York and LA. So
in New York. It started in New York.
yeah, started in
And
New York,
then
and then
LA
LA
came
had
and
them
did
back.
it.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It started.
So
We have our time. We're great. We're coming up, and yeah, we're tough. We're strong.
Everyone has
I don't know.
everyone's gonna have their time.
But at the end of the day, we need to know that like that. When you're talking to New York and LA, there's no like if you know hip hop, you're not gonna try to compare.
Okay, so I guess that's what you were trying to say prior to.
I'll tell you this: if the man didn't, but if the man Drake earned his way, yes, I agree with Drake, everything that he is. But if they did not give him a little bit of leeway out there, okay, then Drake wouldn't be nothing. If Lil Wayne, certain man, I bet you if they did not say much, I know he didn't go out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I won't feel for how you statement of. I know he wasn't on that girl shit. Even if we want to say a bad man blood clot thing, and he wants to, I know he wasn't on that.
No.
That because he needed them to be like, yo, you guys come and work with me, so I could, you know what I mean?
Funny thing,
I know he wasn't on that
funny
shit.
thing, Wayne actually said when Drake started to try that, he actually told me, yo, stick to your Canadian stuff.
That's what I'm trying to show you.
Stick to what
Because he's gonna get shot.
Yeah.
Or he's
That was
gonna
earlier.
get
That was earlier.
Or he's doing something's gonna happen, and I'm not dissing. I'm saying I know for real that fam, you're not going to New York on D Block and telling the man them rah.
I don't think he would do
I don't
that.
care who it is. I'm
I
saying,
don't think he would.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it was Mobb Deep now, or if he wants to go to the Young Amigos, he had to pair up with Migos then. A lot of men are chopping up. It's a different lifestyle they live in those hoods
Yeah.
than how we live. Not that we don't do those things. It's just way different.
So I guess
There's
that's
way more people, and it's way more easier for them to have access to all
I
that
think
shit.
those responses, those things, I don't think it's Toronto trying to show we're gangster. I think it's just more of the listen.
No,
we're
you're a
not
rapper.
push over.
You're
No,
a rapper.
we're
That's
not-
why he had to be a pop star sort of.
that's
too,
cool.
man.
No, I'm saying like
You know what I mean?
I don't think what Toronto needs to do is when they did those, I think it's just show listen. I don't think they're trying to say, oh, we're gangster, we're hard, and we're as bad as you guys. It's just that listen,
there are some
we're
who
not.
want to.
Don't just think you're gonna come here and just blatantly disrespect people in their face and nothing
They never ever
Can't.
got away with that.
can't happen. That's what I'm saying. Like
They
we're not.
never really got
Yeah,
away with
don't go out there and don't make videos now. These guys and just be like, you know, the dumb ones will do that stupid shit where you'll get caught,
Yeah.
right? But if someone comes to the city and they want to be blatantly disrespectful, if you threw a bottle or a couple guys went and rushed you, hey, that's what happens.
You know it would be crazy if DeRozan came and he's performed on stage with Kendrick.
You mean like how he did
DeRozan-
LA?
DeRozan-
Yeah.
Come in
DeRozan-
Toronto?
will get
That
boxed.
would be fun.
Girls are gonna get dealt with.
That would be fun.
They'll throw.
No,
They'll come at DeRozan.
They'll throw stuff. In
I think DeRozan would get more heat than Kendrick.
Yes.
Yeah, Kendrick might get boxed just because of him if he goes on stage.
So you understand? Kendrick's position was, I don't want to beat you, but you're gonna make me beat
He
you.
wants to.
You know what I mean? No,
I know we
like,
keep
he's gonna say.
At the end of the day,
Obviously, he's gonna
he
win.
can't-
He's very nice at what he says.
Compton man,
You know what I mean?
he's a rapper. He wants to win.
Of
He's
course,
made up.
I'm not gonna say nothing,
Yeah.
but he's not gonna be. He wasn't like,
No,
this
yeah.
is so important that I have to.
No, he wasn't saying.
I think it was more like I think Drake needed that win more than Kendrick did.
But
You understand what I'm saying?
those quick
Where you're coming
those quick
from,
responses
where you're
made it
coming-
seem it was important to him at the time. Because if it wasn't that important,
Kendrick, or
he would have. If it was Kendrick, if it wasn't that
No,
important,
you
or
gotta keep the beat going if it's a battle. You can't wait to respond too long. You know what I mean? Then
But
you're not,
no,
you're
but-
not on your game.
but that's the thing. No, but that's the thing. But then you get the
But
questions.
that's what he did though.
But then you get the
When
questions
he
of.
came with the last one, right?
No, I'm talking about when Kendrick, because everybody was saying, where's Kendrick, right?
Yeah, but Kendrick has so much lyrics. So reason why Kendrick chilled was like, yo, I don't want to have to crush you. Like, you know this. We're talking about music. We know. We know
Yeah.
Kendrick was sitting like, I don't want to crush you. Like at the end of the day, but we never know. Sometimes, sometimes Drake sort of reminds me of Jigga sometimes. So when he goes at certain man to up his empire. You know what I mean? Go at certain man
But
to
that's
up
the
his
thing,
empire.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it would work.
No, I get what you're saying. Go ahead.
Even if he wins or loses, it works.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying too. Like let's say he lost, it still worked. He had a good run of, and then whatever Drake's doing now, they're still paying attention. Then boom, now you have a man coming here. So
This is why I think Drake. I know people are being like, oh, look, he's hurt, he's staying quiet, or
No, it's
Drake can't
marketing
come
and
back. And this is
advertising.
he's not hurt by this. Is not gonna crush crush him or kill him or whatever it is. Like, you still see, like, they put out numbers, or you'll hear reports of, like, I don't know, Spotify numbers and stuff.
He
Like,
just had enough
Drake's
songs
still
or
number
something.
one, and a whole bunch of shit, and certain downloads, and
He
all of
just
these
dropped a
things.
song or something.
You don't think he's
All
affected
sorts
by
of
this?
things.
Not the way not the way some people want him to be affected, or we think he's affected.
So two things then, two things. He was fictionally labeled the P word, right? I think that does something too. Number two.
Yes,
number two.
but then again, if I didn't,
Number
you
two.
can't control everyone's thought or what they're gonna feel. You can come with the most evidence
We don't
to
know what he
show you're not one, and people
I don't
are
think he
still
likes it.
gonna be. No,
I
he's
don't
not
think
gonna like
no
it.
one likes.
But what are you gonna do
being
now? Because if he
But
comes,
what this is my part number two.
Okay.
Number two is he's suing his own music group
I know.
for
okay.
playing that song. So how can you say that he's not her?
Listen, you see, that's the part where I've heard
Money.
people talk about it, and people are getting it wrong. People keep thinking, you think he's suing Kendrick?
No,
Because it's okay.
No, he's
Well,
suing
what people think is he's suing Kendrick. One, he's not suing Kendrick. He's suing the label that the I think it's the distribution label they're both a part of. And what he's saying is, it's a negotiation year.
He's gonna get the money back.
So what he's saying is what they're doing is allowing this stuff to happen, promoting it, putting bots, so when we have to negotiate, they can be like, well, your value isn't that great. Your value is, so we think you should get about this amount.
Gotcha.
Because if this didn't happen,
Yeah.
Then you could be.
they were coming out of the ass to probably pay this guy.
Gotcha.
But now they're using it, that's what he's suing about.
Gotcha.
That, listen,
Okay.
yeah, he can call me this and call me that, but you back this, let it go through and all of that stuff. You probably using some of the money I helped bring to you guys, because I don't know who else is on that UMG, but
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure Drake is bringing them the most money out of whoever artist they have, and use that to promote someone calling me a pedophile. Because really, the moment that's put out there, it doesn't matter what an artist says. You're in a hard position, because if you don't say anything, people are gonna say like, see, he's not saying anything. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's true.
That's just
But
general.
now hold on. If you jump out and say something, you're gonna be like, oh well.
It
He
can
has
be
to say no.
hard.
But look, he's always with this person. And look at this person he hung out with.
Yeah,
Oh,
true.
he was with a 13-year-old and he
Right.
was thing.
They
But
want
mind
you
you,
to
from what I heard, I worked in the industry too, or I don't know, it was like a picture he took with them. But then you hear people like, oh, I'm telling you, why am I hanging out with this person? Well, one, you're not in the industry. I'm pretty sure there's kids who hang with adults. There's movies. Why wouldn't you say something about someone on a movie set? Oh, they're on a movie set. Well, they were at, I think he was backstage at one of his concerts or something that someone was there and he took a picture with. They try to make things about, oh, he was hanging with the Millie Bobby
That's
Brown.
the internet.
He's hanging with Millie Bobby Brown. Oh, she's young. Why would you hang around with that person? But there's people who hang around. It's Hollywood. That's who they know. If you're young, you're gonna hang around adults. What happens, that's what you need to control and take care of. But if it's just a picture taken, there's nothing sexual. You're standing there smiling. Oh, look, he's a pedophile. Look, he likes young girls. He's messing with young. It's like,
That's why the internet sucks, man.
That's the internet.
That's why the internet sucks.
But that's the thing.
that's why you
I was saying,
just
like,
don't say, he's
when
smart
you
to
go
not
back
say anything.
to LL. When we go back to LL, him saying that, not that the statement was bad or nothing, it's the
How people run
it's the fame.
Yeah.
You know, LL had the fame, he had it, he's famous. But it's like
He
a
still
part of
has
it-
fame. It's not
Right,
what it
but
was.
it's
I
like,
get
I
it,
don't know
but-
if he feels like he's not there.
I don't even think it has to do
they'll
with that.
create negative and
Yeah.
positive fame for themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
So
with-
Drake
with-
may not like the pedophile thing, but it's already done. He's thinking, okay, how do I spin this so it still makes, that's all they do. And then that's why you gave the top 5 example, another great example. How can he spin beating the murder charge and saying that he's Drake's shooter?
He's the one who came out and said, oh, I'm about positivity now.
Right, and then he changed.
There's nothing-
And he said he's looking for this guy, he paid money and all, and this guy's this
Yeah.
and this. So, you know, the rap game for them is beefs. If they can't create some drama or beef, how are people gonna believe they're running around doing this outlaw?
Okay, so quickly.
And I tell them all the time, look, think about it. These guys are rich. You think they're really running around?
Okay, along that line, with saying whatever,
Yeah.
do you believe it's okay in a rap beef to say whatever?
rap battle, yes. It may not be true. It
Okay,
doesn't
so then-
matter because it's up to people. People these days, remember, they're doing this on entertainment purposes.
But without someone, okay,
Entertainment purposes. Remember why you're doing
is
it.
okay, if the other person doesn't agree or doesn't like what you said, and they say they punch in your mouth or
That's about it.
something happened. Okay, I just want to hear that.
Remember
Because there's
when-
people gonna be.
Remember when they did verses? Remember verses was
Yeah.
nice, and then they stopped. I don't know why they stopped. But
Oh,
verses was really great.
Pandemic came out and people weren't staying home no more.
Okay.
That's probably what it was. And then,
Verses was great. They could do verses.
They can
now
still do it,
when
yeah.
they Go to the arena. Fuck, I'll go watch those.
yeah,
people
well, they can
live.
still pop it out. Yeah,
But when they
yeah.
did verses and Styles P tried to take Cam's shoe or whatever, Cam
Yeah,
and all that
yeah.
kind of stuff. Bro, these guys are from the States. One's from Harlem. One's from
But they
Yonkers,
explain
Piedmont. It wasn't. They're cool. But I'm saying
They had
at
it.
battle time,
Yeah.
bands are getting real at battle time.
That's different.
Man he took the bandana and threw it on the floor. It's not-
Bandana and a shoe is different from like.
I'm
No,
just saying.
No, I know what you're saying. But
When
I'm just-
Drake is battling this man, he's not there.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like, oh, he couldn't even do that. That's how you know those younger niggas, them man have
Yeah.
been beefing for so long and doing this for so long with Cameron and them that
But they went into
are
that.
okay.
They know it's boys, and they know they're
They're not,
not.
they're boys, but they're not.
No, but
You see-
when they were
you
going
see-
on tour after, that's why they weren't gonna do nothing stupid with each
Yes.
other, and they know, okay,
It's money.
there's something. All right, it went a
But
little
these
too far.
battles that I'm talking about with Drake and them, they're never in front of each other. You know why?
Hmm.
Because they really are friends. Those two are friends.
Oh, yeah, I don't think, yeah,
They're friends.
I get
They're
it.
really
No, but I'm
friends.
just saying, like, if certain things.
I don't know if they're friends. I wouldn't call my even if
Even if you call him pedophile, maybe he's not my friend that much.
Yeah, but
I'm
I don't
saying
know, but I
those
would never
guys
call
were
my-
friends, man. Those guys were really friends. They
Where
probably
is-
just,
where is the
they just
opposite
looked
one?
at it. Look, he tried it with J. Cole too. Remember, he said he wanted to have the battle, whatever, with J. Cole, and they had a mini battle. That's why they made first person shooter. But it was just, there's no, J. Cole came in a way where it was like, there's not much more you can, you're not much you can say to me now. You know what I mean? So Drake was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Kendrick. And we'll do it with Kendrick. All the top guys, because right now Drake's trying to say, oh, I gotta solidify myself as the best in my class. So if that means I gotta battle these guys to prove that I'm better than them, of course he's gonna do it. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
hold on.
So your question was,
Do you think it's like, is it okay for someone that's in a rap, you're in a rap battle, someone's allowed to say anything? And when I say anything, like you're talking about you have a child, you're talking about your daughter, you're talking about certain things you're gonna do, or your son, you're
I
gonna
think so.
do this to your child, or your mother, your family. You think that's okay?
I didn't say that it's okay, but I think in a battle, yes.
so
It's a battle, family.
See, but
of your archer
unless-
against mine, and it's a battle of me disrespecting you more than you disrespect me. They're gonna do
But
it.
but
That's why I watch URL TV.
But what I'm saying though, it's
hard battles. Man.
there's a difference though. If it going with the battle, there's some people just gonna say, oh, I don't know what to say, but oh, I'm gonna do to your daughter, but there's no context to whatever was being said.
If you
It's
say
just
it's true.
saying some stuff. No, it's not true. They're just talking shit. Like they're talking. I'm gonna do this to your child. I'm gonna do this to your family, whatever it is. They say whatever it is they want, right?
The pedophilia thing, he tried to back it up.
The reason
He had
is
some ideas that
if
it's
it
true.
goes, but see,
but at the end of the day,
it-
no,
no,
it's a lie.
okay, this is
It's a lie.
but this is what I'm going to.
It's a lie.
It's a lie. It's a lie. But
we know
I get where it goes along with what
the battle.
he was saying because okay, one called him a thing,
Yeah.
and okay, you have your little picture, you know,
Well,
certain
you know
things,
what
the
he
internet
said.
saying
You
stuff,
know
so
what
he
he
probably
said
went
to
off the
Kendrick,
internet, right?
You know what he said to Kendrick.
What was that?
You know all the battle talks.
I always say something about the wife beating his wife with okay.
And then he said the drug something and some
Yeah.
other shit. And then he said something about him trying to get with some boy or some shit,
Oh.
which was not real.
Okay.
So then I think that was the second one. He
Mhm.
said like it's just in between. So then Kendrick's just like,
Okay. So this is what I'm saying.
Say my shit.
It goes along within the battle. That's fine. But it just to me like when people say, oh, it's a rap battle doesn't listen. A rap battle doesn't mean you don't have morals or some type or someone ain't gonna snuff you in your face for saying certain things. I just say if it doesn't go along with what you're saying, now you're just being stupid. Now you're just trying to pick a fight.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Because if we're sitting here talking and I say the exact same thing to you while we're talking,
Mhm.
and everyone's gonna be like, oh, snuff him and punch him in his face. But if I rap it to you now, all of a sudden it's okay. You can't do anything about it. You shouldn't get offended because it's a rap battle.
They can still fight.
But hold on.
I know, I'm just saying, like, I don't.
Remember, some of these guys do it professionally.
Hold on.
When I
Yeah,
say
no.
those platforms, they sign contracts to get paid. If you fight, you don't get paid. So they want you to hear the battle, hear the lyrics. These battles are different. These guys get paid off their album.
Yeah.
They don't really need to do the album. The battle, but it still worked for them.
Yeah.
As they did the battle, then the
I don't know,
album came out. And
I'm just a man that likes
so
battles
much
when
money.
you're saying stuff obviously that's legit, or you say something clever, right? Like it doesn't necessarily, it's not a true or false statement. It's just, oh shit, okay, yeah, all right. But
You don't like when they get super ruthless.
if it goes with what you're saying, like if it blends, it goes with you're saying something and it attaches to it, perfect. But if I'm saying, the grass is green, I'm gonna fuck your mom's in the ass. Like it's like, whoa, hold on, what does that have to do with what we're talking about? Like, what does that have to do with your rhyme?
Well,
You're just trying, you're trying to make me punch you. Okay, then you'll get snuffed.
Okay,
But if it was like, oh, the grass is green, like the pum pum of your mom, or da-da-da, or something like that, it's like, oh shit, type of mom, but it's kind of clever still, the way you snuck that in there and blended it together. That's just me.
Yeah. Well,
Right, like-
hold on. But check it out. Rap is a form of entertainment.
Okay.
Sports, a form of entertainment.
Okay.
Comedy, it's a form of
Okay.
entertainment. When you have comedians like Chris Rock,
Yeah.
he was on SNL the other day, on
Mhm.
Saturday Night Live, and you know that the New York shooter?
Yeah.
He said a joke where, listen, sometimes bullies have to get shot,
Yeah.
bullies have to get beat up.
Yeah.
Some could see that, that's kind of low. You know what I mean? You're talking about something that just died, but it's a form of entertainment. All that we're talking about right now is entertainment.
But
That's it.
why I
So,
get
I think
I'm not saying
the pedophile thing, the
but it
pedophile
goes
thing
within what
is
it's
a little bit far.
It's
But
extreme for his
it's
entertainment.
extreme. It's very extreme.
Right.
And I would not want to be his friend, and I would not shake him.
No, I would not.
But it's still within the spectrum of what they do.
Entertainment.
It's still
But then people are
You
gonna
know
look
why-
at it like
you know why-
you're a sore loser. Because say
You know why it's so different also, Lauren? It's the age and time now. The things in the time. Back in the day, we had so much more morals, discipline, and ethics. Our manners were different.
Hold on.
They
Jay had to apologize.
What Jay said about
But he
the
had to
whole-
apologize. His mother made him apologize.
I
He
know
had to
what
back
you're
up and good, right? So
And you already brought up those examples, so I
Go
could.
ahead.
I was gonna be like,
What?
some people. I know you did. I know this is why we do.
I'm sure you knew what I was
We're
gonna say.
already smart, but
Yeah.
this is why I like that we do what we do, because I'm like, it has happened where a man was like, "Friggin', I'm gonna go at all costs to win," and then at that time our ethics were different. You heard his mom was like,
Yeah.
"No, you can't," and then but now people say so much stuff, and there's all the sensitive laws and this and that people are like, some people are like, I don't care, I'm gonna say exactly what I want and take the bags after, or some people are like, okay, I'm not gonna say whatever because they feel in the political realm. Now, when it comes to the rap battle, like Akil was saying, like honestly to me, if you're battling a competition, it's not a song battle. So if they were coming up with this song is better to this song, you guys will do your album. They're battling each other. They're gonna say whatever they need to say.
I'm okay. I'm cool with that. I don't want people to think that I want like some
No, no
soft,
fake cookie.
yeah, I don't want. I'm not saying that.
Battle.
But I'm just saying, knowing how society is, like the pedophile, like regardless of the thing, like people are gonna take that serious, and it's like
I'm not saying he's
people
wrong,
are too.
right? But
People are not nowadays aren't smart enough to be able to separate. Like, he's just saying that in a battle. I know he's saying that in a battle, but now you look, little kids are out there like now.
Just a word. So you gotta put into context too. Like the thing is about music is how was he using that part?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I get that, but I'm saying that regardless, like there's certain things that regardless, if you get labeled either as a joke or and someone puts a little bit of energy behind that, but then the proof can come out, whatever that proof was might have been faked or staged, and it can be shown, and there's still gonna be people that are gonna be like, no, you're a pedophile. You're this.
Yeah.
You're that, and that's why certain things would suck. Like, hey, go at a man in a battle. Like,
That's the internet.
If you want to go at the man, you say things, like I said, as long as it goes with what you're saying, and it works within what you're saying, you weaved it in and put it in, and it just sounds clever, bam, 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 boom, like, it shouldn't stand out on its own compared to the rest of your rap is garbage, but that one line, I'm not saying Kendrick's song was like that, but that one line, like, everyone's into the battle, he was okay, but that line, are you really bad? Are you, like,
that's the only thing they heard, that they're not listening to me.
but maybe it wasn't that, like, everything else was shit, but the one line, that happens. You know what I mean?
Everybody waits for that A minor line, and that's
Do what?
everybody waits for that A minor. That's the one line that sticks out.
And this one said, someone, I don't know who it was saying, they were saying something, and their kid was like, Drake, oh, he likes young kids or something like that. And it's like, damn, that sucks, bro. Like,
because if the proof comes behind it, it's different.
but it's the same. You just, hold on, listen what you just said.
But there was no proof.
But exactly, look what you just said. If the proof comes behind, but they're already believing it.
Because that's internet hypothetically.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Kendrick has his own fans.
Yeah.
Troll Drake. And if you read comments, like one thing I love about
But then you have to be
Instagram
Kendrick fans.
is the comments are the funniest part.
That's on any platform.
These people,
That's
who
any
won't-
platform. Yeah,
these
yeah,
people who won't come on and do none of this talent themselves, they got the most shit to say.
Yeah,
And it's the funniest. I can't lie. Some of them is like,
Yeah.
this shit is fucking
Hilarious.
hilarious.
Some people actually put, I'm only here for the comments.
Yeah. Oh yeah. People are saying, ran straight to the comments. That's
So
it.
what I love about where our perspective is, we can talk about these things and whether weighing on a side or not, understand why they're doing it, where it's coming
Yeah.
from. You know what I mean? A lot of these people just chill. They're like, they don't even know. They just like, I'm telling you, one of these days, I'm gonna troll a man who's like a supreme commenter. That's all he does. I'm gonna bring him on the show. Like, what do you think about what when you want to put these comments? What's going through your mind?
And then they freeze up because they're not behind the phone and people are seeing them.
There you go.
They don't know what to say.
No comment.
They'll be like, all right, just turn around, face the corner, put your phone in your hand, and just say what you were going to say.
We catch everything.
No good.
Catch them off guard.
No
Let's
good.
catch it. But
Got anything else on that?
No, we're wrapping up now.
Real quick, let's do a wrap up of any movies, anything you guys are watching, anything right now that you want to give a shout out to the crowd. I'll go first.
What are you watching?
So shout out, you guys should watch if you haven't seen it already. Gladiator 2.
Oh, I want to watch it just for Denzel.
Movie is fire.
I just want to watch
I
it.
heard Denzel's cold as
That's
fuck.
it.
I didn't watch that yet.
I'll go as far as to say this even rivals his role in Training Day.
Yeah.
I might get a lot of flack for that, but wait until you see it and the role that he plays.
You're saying
Gladiator
it's better or it's the same and almost the same?
I don't want to give it away. He plays an antagonist just like how he did in.
I know who he plays.
She's a villain.
But
He's a
one of
villain.
the-
Hold on. He's a villain, but you need to understand why he's a villain.
No, I get it. No. I'm just saying he'll win an award now.
Oh, he should have won an award, hands down.
No, that's the only reason he'll win an award. That's the only time he's won an award, which is a
one,
damn shame.
And Red One is supposed to be pretty.
Okay,
good.
so Red One.
That's a seasonal like Christmas thing. But
What about you? You watching anything right now?
they try to steal.
I'm not a baller like you guys going to the theaters. You know what I mean?
Anything on
Wait,
Netflix?
what?
Netflix, what are you
What did
watching?
you say? You're balling if you could go to the cinema?
Yeah, we go to the cinema.
My scene points pay for my cinema, so
Yeah.
if I'm balling, holla at me, shawty.
But you gotta spend money to get scene points.
Baller. Whatever.
Joking.
Shout out to all the Amazon Fire Stick people. But I'm just saying, I went to the theater and shot it still.
These guys have it up, me.
Go see it in the theater.
He's clicking with his wife.
I'm a
They
Netflix.
live the community life. Get it twisted over
We
here.
got Netflix. That's what we do.
What are you watching on Netflix?
Netflix and Tubi's on the run right now.
Right now, I'm taking in that Outer Banks.
Outer Banks,
Dang,
yes,
so bad.
Yeah.
Wow, you went.
It's all right. It's okay. So you watched it or you just heard it?
No, I watched a little bit and then I stopped. Outer Banks is
It's all right.
Yo, before we wrap this up, what do you guys think about Tubi?
Tubi's different. That's it. I like it.
Tubi
has a one.
Tubi.
You have to find them.
Me.
You have to find them on Tubi. You have to find Tubi.
I ain't gonna lie about that. Tubi.
Yeah.
Holler at us.
You heard heard it here first.
You want?
You see what Netflix is now?
Right.
I promise you, Tubi's gonna reach that atmosphere in about 5 years.
I hope it doesn't.
Hold on, in about 5 years from now.
Please
Watch.
don't. Please don't.
Watch.
No, right now
Tubi will hit them.
Right now, Tubi started with
Because
all
you're
the
gonna
old
start
school
paying and
stuff.
buying, and I don't want to do all that.
Well, that's what they all start.
Tubi's got all the
My
old
bad.
school stuff, so that's where you want.
For now.
I know.
But once it becomes like really, really mainstream,
They gotta get the shows.
yo, those African movies are funny.
I've seen some of them. They're tough.
It's all the same house in every single movie. And I think they're made.
It's the
The
same
female characters are always Beyonce and Rihanna.
That's the same.
The same couch, same art pieces, same. Hey, shout out to my Africans.
Our next episode with the trio is gonna be quite different. We're gonna be hitting some topics that are a little bit more emotional,
Yeah.
a little bit more political.
We are.
Yeah, I have some ideas for you guys.
No AI talks. No impregnating AIs like.
We don't mind the AI talk, but crispy. You're
Listen,
just.
I'm gonna mention. Listen,
Crispy,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna Outer Banks
listen.
with what you want from the AI these days.
I'm gonna mention that every single episode until I have a clan backing me. Trust me.
Yo.
We're gonna start a revolution.
So
AI
you-
robots.
So remember, I said to you guys, okay, we are not responsible. Me and H2O are not responsible for the man who took away Pum Pum. So when the Pum Pum's gone and you want to shot man down,
Elon Musk, not me.
crispy me.
Elon Musk, not me.
If you pay me the right enough money, I will guide you. I won't tell you where he is, but I'll guide you. Guide you to the area.
Raw, baby.
I can't snitch on my boy, but nigga, you crazy.
It's evolution.
Thank you for being a part of this long.
That's my brother, but no, I don't know.
It's all love here, folks. It's
I
all
don't know
love.
what he wants to do with them robot babies. I'm still trying
Start a
to figure
revolution.
that out. You gonna go baby war? Yeah, the babies going to people's houses just taking shit.
There you go.
Beating up the real kids.
That's my master plan. Why are you letting out the secret for already?
Taking over. You see this guy coming out rolling on his little white tank with two big babies. I'm taking over.
Listen, Ronald, I told you that in secret. There's no
Crispy
need
B
to-
taking over
there's
for
no
the
need to
AI.
let that out of the bag, man. That was between me and you. You never let it out, man.
Yo, Elon Musk would probably love to put you as his protege.
There we go.
This guy's the lead my robot nation.
Hey man,
Yo,
if it
Elon.
pays well, take the job.
All that, man.
Definitely
He's
take well.
making dollars.
I wouldn't mind colonizing Mars with you, bro.
Hey,
Okay.
I
Alright, let's.
wouldn't be in the movement, but I work for Crispy, vice president. Make bare dollars. I ain't got any revolution.
Let me go be.
Yes!
Let me go be with my significant. While you guys talk your AI.
Yeah, man.
I'm out of here.
Listen, I'm
That's killing me.
I should have brought put the speaker on to run the beat
Oh,
for the intro. For the outro. I have the speaker, you want me to do it?
We need an intro and outro.
We can make those up when we're ready to edit it.
To edit it, yeah.
Once you drop it, we can just we'll make up our intro and outros for it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was good.
No, I think so. I got all down.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
See, T gets to see it, so he knows if it's really like talking.
And the drinks are gonna be warm now.
You're already warm.
So
Yeah, this is
hot
Fahrenheit.
in here.
It is.
I tried to put it in the. I tried to put it in the
No,
freezer.
it's heat. It's had the heat on. Try to turn it down all the way because it's
good. The audio was